Channel 2.
Sex. For many Americans, it doesn't mean a thing.
My partner wanted to have sex much more often than I did.
Newscope will show you how to resolve conflicts in your relationships. Plus, the lonely guy.
How many in your fight? I'm alone.
A review of Steve Martin's new movie. I'm Terry Merriman. Join me for all this and more on the next Channel 2 Newscope tonight at 6:30.
Involvement. It's more than just covering the news. It's Alan Muse, working to your advantage, helping you save money. Stretching a dollar is even harder than it used to be. That's why Channel 2 News has made a special commitment to give you more than just consumer information. Channel 2 is going the extra step to give you the facts that save you money and make your life better. We're working to your advantage because at Channel 2, when you're involved, we're involved.
Weekday mornings, join the Ingalls family for Little House on the Prairie.
All right, last stop, Walnut Grove. Everybody out.
Remember, Pa always says never cross your bridges until you get to them.
It's about time you found out who wears the pants in this family. From now on, I will judge the eggs around here.
You go right ahead and judge them.
And I've decided something.
What's that happen?
Home is the nicest word there is.
Little House on the Prairie, weekday mornings at 9 on Channel 2.
This is Channel 2 News this morning.
Good morning now. On this Tuesday morning, we have clear skies and 28 degrees. Looks like we may have some sunshine early on this morning. The winds are calm this morning, the barometer 30.05 and rising, and our relative humidity 85%. In the news, the search for those escaped convicts is moving south. Last night, state troopers and county officials moved to Mason and Braden, Tennessee, along the L&N Railroad in Haywood County. Correction Department spokesman Dick Bombeck said authorities are certain one of the inmates was spotted at Braden. The four still at large are armed and labeled extremely dangerous. Those four, along with a fifth inmate that was captured Sunday, escaped from the Fort Pillow State Prison Saturday morning. A fiery state senate last night said yes to a proposed tax on amusements. The upper chamber also begrudgingly took action on the master teacher bill. The education reform package now goes back to the House. It could be sent to the governor later on today. Channel 2's Bob Mueller has the story.
For 2 hours, senators battled back and forth the need for a tax on amusements.
We're putting taxes on them and robbing them of their hard-earned dollars when we don't even need it. It's not needed, it's not wanted by the taxpayers, and we're sitting here trying to rationalize.
In spite of the passionate pleas, the amusement tax passed 22-11, but there are differences that have to be worked out. The Senate version taxes cable TV premiums such as HBO. The House version does not. The House taxes bingo. The Senate does not. Next on the agenda, the education bill. Some senators were angered over a deal cut with the House to keep the education bill out of a conference committee.
I think that to say, well, the House has agreed they'll do this and do that doesn't make this amendment any better or any worse.
The big issue the Senate needed to decide dealt with pupil-teacher ratios.
But if we don't leave pupil-teacher ratio reduction in the bill, honestly, fellow senators, we haven't done anything for the average child and the average teacher who's trying to get across basic education.
Because of costs, House members killed the amendment to reduce class sizes. Despite opposition, the Senate has now done the same. The education reform package is now in a posture that could be on Governor Alexander's desk later this week. Bob Mueller, Channel 2 News.
This morning, Jake Butcher will be at the federal courthouse in Knoxville. Either he turns over business records or he goes to jail. Butcher's lawyers are not commenting, but sources say it's highly unlikely the former banker will go behind bars. Federal investigators are looking into the multi-million-dollar failure of Butcher's United American Bank. They have been trying for months now to look at Butcher's business records. His attorneys have fought that request, saying those records could incriminate Jake Butcher. Our AccuWeather forecast for this Tuesday, it's a pretty good one. Sunshine later on today. It should be pleasant. Look for a high in the mid-50s with northwest winds at about 4 to 8 miles an hour. Tonight then, mainly clear, rather chilly, low down in the near 30s. Light and variable winds, and tomorrow then on Wednesday, mostly sunny, partly sunny at least, milder, a high in the low 60s. That's good news with northwest winds at about 4 to 8 miles an hour. 28 degrees this morning. We have clear skies. The best part of all that is the winds are calm right now, so it's really not too bad out. Some low-lying ground fog could cause some hazards in some spots, so drive carefully. Give yourself a little extra time. That is some of the news and weather this morning. Good Morning America is coming up, and we'll see you back with another update at 8:25. Have a good day.
Channel 2 News at 5:30 gives you the first full local news of the day. At 6, ABC World News Tonight brings you face-to-face with your world. And at 6:30, Channel 2 Newscope gives you news you can use. It's all the information you need every day. Weekdays, starting at 5:30 on Channel 2.
Hi, I'm Bill Fletcher, guest host on tonight's Night Owl Theater. Join me at 11 for a great flick, Walking Tall Part 2. That's tonight at 11 here on Channel 2.
Watch Little House on the Prairie today at 9.
Involvement. It's more than just covering the news. It means a new kind of accuracy in weather reporting. Rob Roblin and AccuWeather concentrate on Middle Tennessee to give you the accurate forecast first. Channel 2 has pioneered new ways to present the weather, giving you a clear picture with the Channel 2 weather computer, a picture you can't get anywhere else. Rob Roblin and AccuWeather, giving you the accurate forecast first. Because at Channel 2, when you're involved, we're involved.
If you've ever wondered whatever became of me, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRN. Maybe you and me were never meant to be. Maybe think of me once in a while.
Watch the funniest radio station in town, WKRP in Cincinnati, weeknights at 10:30 on Channel 2.
Involvement. It means more than just covering the news. It means responding to the concerns of the community
will help in the search for a missing person
and explaining what the issues mean to you.
Your rate for basic service will be higher, and this is because competition has eliminated.
Ann Holt shares the concerns of Tennesseans because there's a lot of Tennessee in Ann Holt. Ann Holt, weeknights at 5:30 and 10 on Channel 2 News, because when you're involved, we're involved.
Family, the dramatic series that tackles everyday problems.
I don't want to sit in a class ill at ease, unprepared, too old to be treated as an equal.
Since when did you become a coward?
He came to me for help, and I felt I had to give it to him.
I think she's being pressured into sleeping with Zach. At the hospital, I went to visit him, and no one knows where he is.
Oh, no, wait a second, buddy. You are not responsible for him.
If you're going to say anything about his needing a mother and me needing a child, don't.
Watch Family, weekdays at 3 on Channel 2.